Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, today we're driving the Kenworth T680 from Childress, Texas, and we're going to Raton in New Mexico. That is what we're doing. So we're still on the beta 1.37. So we have the new sounds on this truck. I'll go ahead and fire this baby up so we can listen to her. There we go. And we're in these beautiful Werner Enterprises colors. With the dark blue in the front, and then the newer, it's pretty much the newer livery for the most part. We're picking up here just around the corner on the right-hand side, so let's get started, shall we? Not any time to waste. We got a long drive ahead of us. Put this baby into gear, and we'll get going. We're picking up at the organic farms over here on the right. I'll go ahead and edit up until we are picking up. All right, and we have made it here to the organic farms that we're picking up at. We're gonna go ahead and swing this baby on in here. There's the white X right there. Yes, we have arrived, and we'll see where they want us to pick up. Let's see. Where are we going? Where you want us to go? Cargo market, yes, that's what we want. And here we've got cheese, 33,521 pounds of it. That is what we are doing. We're gonna take that job. And where they want it? Over there on the left. Okay, I think we can handle that. I do. Up here on the left, yeah. We got lots to talk about today. We do. I'm excited for this run. Good to be back in American Truck Sim. Such a relaxing game. Really is a nice, relaxing, peaceful game to play. Especially at times like these. All right, we're picking up right next to this Bushnell trailer, so we'll just back her on in here, no problem. That won't be a problem at all. It's bright out here today, isn't it? Yeah. Got that sun beating down on us. Hey, but that's not such a bad thing. Not such a bad thing, after all. Kicking up some dust. There we go. I'll do some outside view action for you guys on this backup. There we go. And we'll start swinging her this way. Ever so slightly. We'll get it right there on the white lines. Oop. Messed that one up a little bit, but we can fix that really quick. Love these F-mod sounds. I love what 1.37 is bringing to the table. It's going to be awesome, man. It really is going to be good. I've never been very good at this game in third-person view. I get a lot of people asking me, hey, why don't you do third-person? I'm just not good with manipulating the camera and keeping the truck straight and doing everything like that. I like to basically just use my mirrors and drive from the cab of the truck like you would in real life. But I can see why, you know, the appeal and why some people want to play in third person because, you know, you get to see the pretty trucks. Got to see the pretty trucks. But I'm absolutely terrible in third person with a lot of games, except for GTA, which is very strange. GTA is the only one that doesn't bother me so much. All right, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that one. All right, let's go ahead and kill that engine. And we will load up. Man, you can hear the cows going nuts out here, can't you? Yes, you can. All right, we're going to fire it up. And parking brake in. We'll wait for that sound to go away. Like that. And let's get on out of here, folks. Let's get out of here. Take some cheese to Raton. That's what we're going to do. Beautiful day here in Childress, Texas. And you may be wondering, how do I have Texas? Well, that's the coast-to-coast map. Coast-to-coast mod. Linked in the description below. Very easy to install it. You can put it anywhere you want on your mod tree. I have mine at the very, very bottom. And a while back, I told people, you know, put it at the very top. And the reason why I did that was because I just wanted to make sure it worked for you. But it doesn't really matter. You can put it anywhere. Okay, making a left out of here. There's a car. Nobody come from that way. Awesome. Can't find it, grind it. You know how it goes. All right, make a right turn here. You got it. A lot of people said they like the sound, the way I've been doing it. So basically, windows down while we're on side roads, and then we'll do windows up on the highway. There's the Best Buy. Is where I started today. That's where we dropped off last. I did that on a stream, actually. It was on a stream. All right, we're making a right turn, getting on 280-something, it looks like, is where we're going. I believe that's it. This is day number 17 for me in quarantine. Day number 17. So I've been ahead of this whole coronavirus thing for a while. Saw it coming for a while, so we were able to prepare for it. You know, make a right turn here. I'm a little bit more than that. More RPM than that, Jeff. There you go. So day number 17. And I know there's a lot of people, let's put these windows up. There's a lot of people that aren't able to do it. You know, and I want to say a big thanks to those of you that work in retail, that are working at Walmart, Walgreens, I mean, any of these places that, you know, stock shelves, you know, to the truck drivers that are still driving on the road, to anybody in the medical healthcare profession and taking care of everything. You're on the front lines. We really do appreciate everything that you've been doing during this pandemic. It's been absolutely crazy to see the things unfolding the way they are. My heart goes out to Italy and other parts of Europe that are really, really dealing with this virus in a really big way. So I'm not saying, hey, look at me, I'm quarantined and you're not. Like, you know, when I'm talking about quarantining, I'm trying to just bring awareness to it. You know, haven't been out of the house in 17 days. Now I have my backyard and patio and pool that I can go out and hang out at, and that's been helping. And about 2 days ago, I was stir crazy, and today has been better. Today has been much better. You know, playing a lot of Flight Simulator and a lot of games that, you know, stimulate the mind, help time pass a little bit more. They do. So, you know, I'm not a political person. I just am not a political person. I've never been very passionate in that. I don't know what it is in me. Just never have had that fire spark. So I just see everything for face value and do what I need to do from there. But wow, it's been interesting to watch the news every day. See, I've been unplugged since like 2009. When I say unplugged, I don't watch television on a regular basis, meaning like you know, normal news programs and things of, you know, of that nature. I don't watch those. I get my news sources from like you know, Reuters or something like that, and you know, Twitter's got some stuff. You know, and YouTube has some great news, like Philip DeFranco and stuff. Hard to decipher it sometimes because he speaks so fast, but I do watch that stuff and try to keep in the loop of what's going on out there. Slow this puppy down. I don't know what this Dodge Charger's doing, but he's trying to kill people today, it looks like. I don't know what that was all about, bud, but maybe we're getting some traffic, pockets of traffic here outside of Texas, or Childress, Texas. So I've been keeping an eye on things. It's been interesting. It's been really interesting. I've been watching the, you know, we had some money in stock a long time ago. I took all of that out and basically put it into cryptocurrency. And I know that that's a very controversial, you know, subject as it is. But to me, if, you know, the banks collapsed tomorrow, you know, they can have my account, basically. You know, whatever's in that bank account, you know, you're never going to get it back anyway, and it's such a small amount compared to what it's insured, it doesn't matter. The bank's going to move on, and they'll be fine. They don't need me. So, I've got a backup plan in place, and this is something that I wanted to tell a lot of people while we have the time to do it, because if you look at the markets, man, cryptocurrency is so low because of everything that's going on. But I have a feeling that something huge is at play here, and we're going to get a big change in the way that we, you know, use money and we see the world like that. I think that we're moving to like a digital currency, and I think that, you know, the time that you can do such a thing is at this time. You know, whenever the market crashes and the dollar is worth nothing, it's a perfect time to start anew with something fresh and something that works. So I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not giving you any political advice, nothing like that. We got to slow way, way down. What in the hell are we doing, folks? Holy cow, man. That was the wrong gear there. But man, they are really stupid, these AI, when it comes to merging on the highway. I wanted to get over to the left, but I couldn't because that car was there. All right, after this blue car, I want to block the lane off, then we can get everybody moving. Come on, let's try to get moving here. Nope, not gonna happen yet. We got more cars coming. There we go, after this white one. Here we go. We'll block it off so no one else can steal it. All right, guys, let's get rolling here. Let's go. Especially that bus up there. There he goes. Yeah, I know. So yeah, not financial advice, you know, don't take it from me. I'm very new to cryptocurrency and stuff like that, but I just think it's worth learning about it. You know, because you never know what's going to happen. And it's better to be prepared than to not be prepared in a situation like that. I need to get over. We're going to have to wait for this. I don't know if that guy's going to let us over, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, the merges on coast to coast are still an absolute mess. Still an absolute mess. All right. Let's get this thing up to speed here. And we'll go back to jibba jabbering. So if you're not sure what that is, I implore you just to look into it. Just, you know, look it up. What we did is we started out in Coinbase about a year ago, which is like the exchange market for cryptos, and bought in some Bitcoin and some other things here, and Ethereum and Litecoin and all that. And then we had it on there, but ever since this has been happening recently and looking at the stocks and everything, you know, it was time to pull out of Coinbase and put things into a Exodus wallet. So we did that. So we have our cryptos in our...
Then take the exit on the right.
You got it. So we have our cryptos in a Exodus wallet, which I think is great.
Take the exit on the right.
But it's just a backup, you know? Oh, did you hear that? That was awesome. So we'll have to do that again. If we ever get into a tunnel, I'll Jake break in that tunnel and you'll hear. But man, that sounded awesome. It had like an echo to it. All right, get on the highway here. Red car, don't worry about us. We're not gonna slow down. Oh, we are gonna slow down because we got a stop sign here. That's cool. That was really cool. So yep. If something happens to the banking system, I'm covered. And that's basically all that I wanted to do. I wanted to let you guys know. But it's crazy what's been going on. You know? It really is. And this is a nasty virus. It is a nasty, nasty virus. And seeing all these kids, you know, at spring break and being stupid. Like, you know what? It's great that you feel that you won't get it. But, you know, a lot of the medical professionals have been saying, you're not immune. You can get this thing and it can do some irreparable damage to you. But all these kids that are, you know, partying and carrying on and being stupid and irresponsible, it's just a slap in the face to, you know, the older people that are affected by it and people with underlying medical issues and things like that. So I do have a problem with that. It's if you have the means and you can do it, quarantine yourself away, you know, and just ride this thing out because it's not going away anytime soon. I think we still got like a month of craziness ahead of us, at least, maybe 2 months. But right now here, especially in Florida, I'm sure it's everywhere else too, but the pollen season is really kicked up. And like it's going to be really bad this year because of the warmer winter we had. And I've got to say, it's going to create a lot of panic because a lot of the symptoms of, you know, a pollen allergy pretty much coincide with COVID-19. So that's going to be a real problem for a lot of healthcare professionals, especially at the point they're at now where they're like, well, we have to make a decision. I'm getting over in the left lane. I think we're going to have to do something here. Especially if, you know, you're in a position of having to make it, who's going to get the medical treatments.
Use the left lane. Then
Left
turn
lane,
left.
you got it. We're going to slow down here first. How about that? Dumas discovered. Down to
Turn
Dumas
left.
Walker. I don't think it's the same thing, but let's all go. It's a great old country song, man. Hey, we got the green. Look at that. I'm not going to complain about that. Well, enough of that. Things have been on the up and up. Been, staying positive and keep moving forward. That's for certain. I've been getting a lot of questions about the wheel cam and where it went, and I do want to be very transparent about that. So whenever I was doing the wheel cam episodes of this, that was because it was a paid sponsorship with Thrustmaster, and I signed an MOU for those and all that stuff. So if I continue to do it, it's basically free advertisement, which I don't mind doing anyway because I love the Thrustmaster products. But
Take the left
it's a little less of an incentive to have the wheel cam again for another campaign. So that's the reason why it hasn't been on
Turn left.
these videos in a while. So if they want to come forward and do another MOU and we make an agreement and we're good to go, then so be it. But until then, we're appeasing the people that don't care for the wheel cam as it is. So we get a nice break of that. But number two, this is what it used to be. The original content here of American Truck Simulator since 2016 when I first started doing it. Before then, it was Euro Truck. But during that whole time, I did not have a wheel cam. So it's just we're back to business as usual with doing things that we have done for this. Not that there's, room for improvement or anything like that, but I know the people that watch this particular series want a certain type of content. That's why it's longer videos and a little less edited up. And I've got to say, I've really been paying attention. Before, I never really paid attention to the analytics on my channel very much. Like, it's always been just, there's no secret formula. I just am me, and I just make videos the way I've always made them. However, it was interesting, especially with the LSPDFR series. The analytics proved that people were clicking off the video 27 seconds in and not coming back. They weren't watching it. I was like, what is that? It was the intro. They didn't like the intro, and they wouldn't voice it in the comments below. Let's slow down here. But regardless, we'll roll our window down too. Roll these windows down. But regardless, that's what the majority of the viewers were doing. And I was like, wow, okay. So I made a change there. Or made some, look at a dip on audience retention and where it dropped. I was like, okay, people don't like that. So what do you do? Well, you just listen to you listen to your community, one, but sometimes, actions speak louder than words. And in this case, that was what was going on there. So that's why there's been some editing changes on the channel. But I can tell you this, looking at the analytics, everything's in the green and going up. So just by me removing that intro was increasing watch time by 15%, which is crazy. So little things like that, but I'm still me. I'm not changing. Maybe you'll see some formats change as far as what editing does here, but that's really about it. I was talking, but I saw that hot hamburger sandwiches, boys. Pick up some friends of the road. Man, I do love the sounds in 137. It's absolutely fantastic. It's been a mixed bag, though. A lot of people have said that they don't like it. It's unrealistic. And then a lot of people say, like, I drive the real one, and that sounds just like it. And then we had some British people that were upset about the Jake brake, but I don't know what to tell you about that. The Jake brake's been around forever, and it's not going anywhere. It seems. But you can get the other engine. I don't know if it even runs one. I don't know. There's a lot of different trucks out there, but this is American Truck Sim, so I want to keep that, you know, alive. That's what's fun about driving this. Like, you know, the real truck here, it's an automatic, but
Continue straight.
I'm driving a stick shift because it gives you something to do. It does give you something to do, and that's perfectly fine by me. It is. General Mills over there. Look at that. That's cool. Is this gonna end probably? Roll our windows up. Oh, roll it up. There we go. Look at all that traffic, man. I would not want to be in that. And I don't have to be. 75, north on 87. We're in the middle of nowhere, but that's all right by me. Get some more highway driving in. More miles on her. I'm gonna give me a screenshot before too long here. We got a lot of traffic, but I'll wait for the traffic to kind of thin out. I want to get it before the sun goes down. I know that sun is going down, so I'll be ready for this. After this car, perhaps. All right, we got our lovely screenshot for the day. Wonderful. We'll keep it an 8 low for right now so we get up to speed here, but that's all right by me. And there's 8 high. It's 65 through here, so I'll throw the cruise control on there for now until the speed picks up. That'll work for me. It will. And our FedEx truck coming up on the left here. 65. Oh, you're gonna get in front of us and hit the brakes, aren't you? Coming into a town, so be ready for it here. I think this is New Mexico. Is this the sign for New Mexico? Yeah, Clayton. Yep, we made it to New Mexico. Check it out. Hello. Welcome to New Mexico. We're in Clayton. The Caverns Inn. Okay, we're gonna slow her down here. And we're in a pretty populated town, so we're not gonna use our Jake brake. Normally, I just don't care about that because it's a, you know, a sim. You can do whatever you want. You're not gonna get in trouble by the police for it, but some people like, they want the realism, so we'll keep it alive today. How about that? All right, back down to 1 low. That'll work. Always got to keep your truck in gear. Post-ed. That's what it is. Post-ed. But you know what's crazy? Like, think about it. You know, going back to all this coronavirus stuff going on. It's the tax season. And this. Oh, hello. I think they almost just crashed in the back end of that truck. What are you doing? Like, how crazy would it be if, you know, one of these tax returns that are coming back got infected in, you know, like the IRS or a government building or something? Then you'd really see a huge lockdown. Let's hope it doesn't get to that, but man, this is a time you have to stay vigilant. You do. But if you don't have the means to quarantine and you're working, I totally get it, man. I'm not knocking you on that at all. There's things in life you have to keep going. It's like I've told Nicole, it's like, you know, if we get it, we get it. There's nothing you can do. We've done everything in our power to not get it. But if it does, it does. All right, come on, Light. We can do this, right? We can. It's been a pleasant drive. I've really enjoyed this. I hope you guys have enjoyed your ride today as well. Ooh, hello. Don't you do it, Silverado. I don't think so, buddy. LSPD4 is completely broken again, so don't think we're gonna have any videos of that for a while, unfortunately.
Continue straight.
And they put out a new, I almost said virus, but a new version of LSPDFR, and I'm not updating to it. They added some COVID-19 stuff to it, and I don't know. I'm good on that. I don't use a lot of the core parts of LSPDFR anyway. I tend to just jump in and force duty and go in and go patrol. That's how I've always done it, though. But I would love to hear your guys' comments below. Let me know what you think of what's going on and what's going on with the economy and your opinions on cryptocurrency and digital currencies, because no matter what, the U.S. is going to have their own digital currency, their own stable coin to move into. We can't just be like, boom, we have no U.S. dollar, and boom, we have all this now. I don't think it's going to work that way. But I'd love to know your inputs and thoughts on it. I know a lot of you guys are some smart people. And it's always good to have a backup plan. I'm not saying panic, and go buy out everything you can and crypto and go to the store and buy up everything. Nothing like that. Just be prepared for, something. The way I've kind of categorized it in my brain is, we've supplied and stocked up before this whole thing happened. I was ready to go. Treat it like a tornado. Like any other natural disaster or something. It's good to have a plan in place for that. Okay, slowing down here. I don't know what these cars are doing, but they are definitely slowing down. It was for this turn, it looked like. Okay. Good old 64, Highway 64. Well, we might make it there before sundown, it looks like. Well, that's a very country thing to say, isn't it? Well, we might make it before sundown, I'm not sure. Not too sure at all. There's some mountains up here. That's beautiful. Finally get into some beautiful scenery. Well, we're not even in the SCS scenery yet, it looks like. We will be soon, though. Oh, we are speeding. Let's lower down. Back to 65. This is what happens when I don't use cruise control. There we go. We got some boulders and stuff and mountains over here on the left. Hey, we made it to Raton. Looks like it's gonna be on the left-hand side, so I'm gonna get in the left lane just in case. This is a really crazy turn. Look at this. I was ready for that. I had a feeling it was just gonna dump us right in here. And it did. I mean, it looks like it's on the left side of the road, but you can't really be sure. Donuts. Ooh. That old Winnebago. Hey, there's Highway 25. Don't do it, cop. Oh, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. He was like, I'm the law. I'm the law and the law won. Makes no sense, I know. Just bear with me during these times. My brain ain't working the way it used to. All right, looks like it's on the... Okay, we're in a good spot. Trying to see where this ends, but we're going here to the... It looks like the Walmart. We're definitely in a little warehouse area here. don't know if I've ever dropped off. If I've dropped off, actually, it's been a long time since I've been to Raton in America Truck Sim. So that's possible. Oh, it's this drop. Yay, it's our favorite drop, folks.
Take the right turn ahead.
Of course. And we're going to have cars behind us, and this is going to be a nightmare. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go all the way in the left lane here.
Turn right.
Been here, done this too many times. All the way in the oncoming lanes. We're going to let cars go by, and we're going to block traffic here. That's what we're going to do. All right, so turn these flashers on and wait for traffic to thin out here so we can get going. And we're going right back there on that left-hand side of the building, it looks like. All right, traffic's still pouring through. This might be a minute. This might be a minute. We have school buses and all that. Hey, what's the school bus doing out? You're not supposed to be out. They're out of school. Come on, cars. This is what you gotta do. I'd imagine if you were a truck driver in like New York or something, you'd have to just block off a lane so you can get in where you gotta go. Because we can't make it in there in that lane at all. And then the traffic backs up and then they really mess with you. All right, this is the last guy. Awesome. We just had to be patient. That's all right. We got patience today. Oh, pull up more, you idiot. Come on. Good Lord.
Arrived.
Turned a little late on that, but that's all right. And we got a van there and a car there today. Oh, this is going to be a fun drop. And it's right next to the wall. Oh, they are really, really messing with us today, aren't they? Yes, they are. We should be okay. If we just get our left up on this curb here, we might be all right making that turn with the trailer. Yeah, we're good there. So we'll go this way. And I'm going to try to get this thing as straight as possible here. We're going to take our time with this. We're not going to rush it. No need to rush it here. Okay. Here we go. We need to get right up next to this van without hitting the van. So about that angle there, and then start bringing her on back. Trailer's good there. Watch that van right there. This is a good angle here. And if we can get a spot open after the van, that'd be great. That's coming back, no problem. That's gonna be close to that van, but we got our side mirror there. Probably should have adjusted that side mirror, honestly. Okay, we're okay. Just gotta get past this van. Ooh, this angle's bad. Nope, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to try to get this a little more over this way. I have an idea. We might be okay, actually. Might have not have to turn it as sharp if we just start turning with the trailer now without smacking a car. Like this. Yeah, that's working a little bit better. And then all the way right. There we go. I'm so used to having that spot open there, and today we don't have it. There we go. That's looking good. All right, I'm gonna turn off the flashers because, man, those things are driving me crazy. I don't know about you. All right, so let's get this thing situated here. I'm gonna pull up to the right over here. And this will work. Let's turn our little secondary lights on. Oop. No, there. Nope, not the headlights, please. There we go. All right, so let's see here. Start backing her up now. Because we want to get those things next to that wall as much as possible. And we're going to have to be over to that side a lot more than that for that to happen. We'll see. Because I know that we have poles on the right over here, like that one there. It's got a pretty good angle on it right now. Pretty happy with that. Oh, too much of a turn. Let's go back this way with it. We do want it to be close to it, though. We do. Yeah, a little bit more that way. I want to get that trailer right next to that building. Like that. The more we can get that trailer turning, the better. This actually might be pretty good here. I might have started that turn a little late, though. Yeah, I did. Started the turn a little late. Let's just go ahead and pull up a little bit here. There we go. We'll start the turn here. Not hit these stupid shopping carts. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Now we got to hope for the best. Man, look at that traffic. We got just a little bit of an adjustment there. We're still looking good here. We got plenty of room on the right. Okay, you know what to do. Got to put our nose up on this curb. That's what we always have to do for this drop. Drive it up onto the curb. There we go, right there. Back this way. This drop just requires a lot of patience, and sometimes I don't have it. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And then sometimes I'm like, all right, we'll do it. There we go there. And we'll straighten our rig out here in a second. The way she goes right there. Oh, we overstepped a little bit. They might give it to us. Oh, they did. Okay. How nice of them. Actually, you know what? We know we can do a better job than that. So let's make sure that we get it straight. That trailer. Like that. There we go. Awesome. And then just a little bit that way. And then straighten the rig out right here. There we go. I'll be more happy with this drop. I don't want it to end. All right, parking brake is set. And kill the engine. Here's our truck at the Walgreens. Not too shabby. We got it in there. We didn't hit anything. That's what it's all about, right? Yes. Yes, indeed. We got an excellent 262 miles, 6 hours, 41 minutes, 36 gallons of fuel. There we go. How about it? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope your weekend is off to a great start. Stay safe, stay strong. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.